Hey guys, this is Kevin from JazTime.com. JazTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the own comfort of their home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you would like to know the price, simply click on the link in the description below. If you enjoy our videos, we would greatly appreciate if you would buy a watch from JazTime.com once in a while. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to our review now. Today we'll be reviewing the Rolex Skydweller. This has the model number of 326934. This watch model was recently released at the Bezel World 2017 show. However, the pieces were released towards the end of the year. We'll be going with the structure of talking about the dial, bezel, case, crown, bracelet, clasp, and we'll talk about the movement towards the end of the video. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump right into that dial. So the dial configuration I have here in my hand is the black dial with index hour markers. It only comes in index hour markers, which are these little stick markers fashioned in 18 karat white gold to prevent any tarnishing. Same can be said about the hour, minute, and seconds hand, along with the Rolex crown logo at the 12 o'clock position, all made out of 18 karat white gold. The tips on the hand on the hour markers are luminous with a highly legible chroma light display with long-lasting blue luminescence. So it will glow in the dark with a blue luminescence for easier viewing at night as it would in the day. For the center of the dial, we have a off-center 24-hour sub dial, which allows the user of this watch to track an additional time zone. At the very edges of the dial, we have these little white square apertures, the 12 o'clock position being a red one with the rest of them being white, and that feature is actually an annual calendar. So there's a little red square feature up here will indicate that it's the current month of December, and of course from 1 to January, February, March, April, May, so on and so forth. At the 3 o'clock position, we have a date window with a Cyclops lens on top of that sapphire crystal for magnification and easier viewing of that date. Now for the dial color, I said it was a black dial. If you're not interested in the black dial, this watch does come in two other additional colors, and that's blue and white. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the bezel now. So for the bezel, we have a beautiful white gold fluted bezel. It is a bi-directional rotatable Rolex ring command bezel. Meaning that you can actually shift the bezel in four different places, and actually changes how the functions of the crown are used. And we'll go over that in just a second. For now, we're going to go ahead and move on to the case now. The case is a very beautiful case with a nice high polish on the lugs of the case. As this watch is sort of in the middle of a sporty and a dress watch as well, so it has some sporty look to it, but also has that high polish that you would typically see on Rolex dress watches. So nice high polish on the lugs, high polish on that fluted bezel, matching with the high polish on the top of the lugs of the case as well. The case size is a 42mm case size, so from my index finger to my thumb here, that's 42mm in diameter. The profile of the watch is a bit large. It is a bit large, mainly due to the complications in the movement itself. As I said, this watch does have the annual calendar, the date, the off-center 24-hour dial, and a few other things as well, and that all adds to the size of the complication, which is the movement, so we have a thicker case to compensate for that. We also have a beautiful high polish from the side of the case that matches with the side of the bracelet. On the other side of the case as well, beautiful high polish once again, matching with the side of the bracelet, Rolex crown logo on the crown itself. As we move on to the crown now, the crown is just a simple screw down twin lock double waterproofness system. Simply unwinds counterclockwise as shown. And this current position that the watch is in, the crown is in, is a standard position in which you can wind the watch about 15 to 20 clockwise turns is all you need to get the watch started once more. And then in this current position, the command bezel is in. As I said, there's 4 different positions for the command bezel. This is just a standard position as well, which allows you to wind the watch. Shifting it over once to the left will allow you to adjust the date by pulling the crown out to the next position, and then you can see you can easily adjust the date instantaneously. Clockwise goes forward, or clockwise goes backwards, and counterclockwise goes forward. And as I mentioned, it does have an annual calendar feature at each of the index hour markers. So right now, as I said, it was at a December at the 12 o'clock position, simply crossing over the 31 date threshold. You'll now see that it is at the next position. Again, I'll show you that once more. So crossing over to that 31, bam, next position. And of course, it works the same way going backwards. As you see, it jump back, and we'll jump it back once more. There we are. Next position of the command bezel will allow you to make use of the quick hour jump system. This is commonly seen in the Rolex GMT Master 2s, where you're able to move the hour hand independently of the minute hand, and that's to set the additional time zone, which I'll show you how to do now as we move on to the final position of the Rolex Ring command bezel. So as you can see, now the seconds hand has stopped for precise time settings, such as to an atomic clock online. You can set it down to the exact seconds now. But let's just say you have a business trip in London and you're going over to the Philippines. You want to set your home time on the 24-hour sub dial. You just simply move that minute hand around until you go ahead and line up that red triangular marker on the 24-hour. We'll be doing 12:10 today, so let's do 12:10. And for the Philippines time is 7 hours ahead of that. So right now it's currently 12 a.m. It's indicated by the 24, 12:10. And then we'll shift that command bezel back one, and then we'll be able to move that in hour hand independently, as you can see. So we'll just go ahead and set it from the 12, just 7 hours ahead. And there we are. Now we have the current time of the Philippines is 7:10 and your home time of 12:10 a.m. Alright, and of course, just go ahead and shift that command bezel back to the original position, press the crown in against the case and screw it down nice and tight, as you want to keep your watch nice and protected and water resistant. This water resistance is for this watch, the Sky Dweller, is 100 meters to 330 feet. Let's go ahead and move on to the bracelet now. A bracelet, a very beautiful Oyster style bracelet, which is a sportier style bracelet. But we have this beautiful high polish down the center of the three-piece links with a contrasting sand finish on the outer of the three-piece links. The lugs of the case match it very nicely, as you can see the nice patterning throughout. Even through the clasp, it keeps that nice high polish patterning. On the other side of the bracelet as well, you can see same thing. Also want to mention the beautiful tapering from the first lugs of the case all the way down to have that nice overall symmetrical feel as when the watch is on your wrist. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the clasp now. The clasp is just a simple folding Oyster clasp. Opens up as so. Just by pulling that off. And we have revealed these nicely high polished clasp blades with a Rolex name embossed on there. That's how the watch looks opened up. And once again, I'll show you that closed. Snaps in very easily. Curved with the clasp blade nice and curved, so it fits very comfortably on the wrist. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to the movement now. So the movement is housed in this Oyster case backing. It is Rolex's in-house made movement. It's a caliber 9001 movement. It's a perpetual mechanical self-winding movement. Again, has the functions of the 24-hour sub-dial, the annual calendar, the date window, and also the simple functions of just the hour, minute, and seconds hand to seconds hand, and also the instantaneous changing of the date counterclockwise or clockwise, as I've shown you with the crown functions, and also the ability to move the hour hand independently of the minute hand, which is a lot of complications all at once for this movement. So for the oscillator, we're looking at a paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring, which gives the watch additional resistance against magnetism. We're looking at high performance Paraflex shock absorbers, which are Rolex's in-house made shock absorbers that Rolex claims to absorb 50% more shocks than the industry standard KIF shock absorbers. The power reserve of this watch is 72 hours. Meaning you could put this watch down on a Friday evening, pick it back up on a Monday afternoon, and it'll be keeping time just fine. So let me actually go ahead and show you this watch on my wrist now. So we'll go ahead and locate that folding Oyster. There we go. Very easy to put on. And there we are. As you can see, just a very beautiful dial. It looks kind of cluttered, but not really. Just really adds that this 24-hour dial really adds to the aesthetic of the watch, matching with that nice fluted bezel. High polish is absolutely stunning all throughout the watch. and just a very beautiful watch in general. So if you're interested in this watch or any other watch for the lowest possible price, check out our website at JazTime.com. We have the lowest prices guaranteed, and we offer a 1-year warranty. And if you liked the video, please like, comment, subscribe below. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys soon.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at JazTime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.